Hello everybody. I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning, but by the time you see this, it's no longer going to be morning. Anyhow, I am redoing a reading that I did yesterday that YouTube kept on saying pending, processing for hours. I did put a link in my community page to that video, but I had just today, took that video down. I took it down because it was just spinning. It was never going to go live. And there were about 4 or 5 of you who viewed it yesterday. So to those of you, you already know what was in that video. Lesson learned. Don't delete the original footage until after it is done processing and it is up and running on YouTube. And this is a reading that I just can't ignore. I just need to do this. So, obvious by the title, this is about the demolition of the 1122 Queen Road. I heard how much of it is true, I don't know. But supposedly just a couple days ago, Thursday and Friday, the defense was supposed to be able to go into the house. Why are they the last people in the know? Oh, of course, they would be the last people in the know. But I'm going to do the reading over again. I'm going to see if there's a similar vibe. See if, and then at the end of this video, I will do a comparison of what was in the first video and what was in this video. If they see how close they were in the information. So, I am going live tonight. My regular, normal reading night. Information's on the community page right now. Reserve your spot. I only allow like 5 full readings for the night because I want to leave room for the people that just want a free, no question, 1 card draw. Wednesday night is a separate live. That is no free readings. It's just a live event that I'm putting on YouTube. Messages from heaven for the Christmas season. Okay? Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into the video. Oh, yeah, another thing. I'm sorry. But if you have any video suggestions, please don't leave them in the comment. Or if you have questions about particular videos, don't leave them in the comments. I promise you they will probably get lost eventually. And out of sight, out of mind type of thing. On my webpage, mysticjenn.com, near the top, there is a white box, a white section that says, have a video suggestion, and there's a purple button to click. Click that button. It'll send an email to me, and I have a special folder in my email box for video suggestions. That way, nothing gets overlooked or lost. Okay, now I am ready to dig into the reading. Okay, so we are going to get started with the Mystery House Oracle. I started with this yesterday to see how close to the vibe, to the message. Basically, let the house tell the basic background of the demolition. Why are they trying to demolish it so soon? It is due to go down on December 28th. I don't know that it's going to happen for sure. I would think more like into January, like January 20th, or around there when Pluto goes into Aquarius. Right now, Pluto is in 29 degrees Capricorn, and it's a critical degree. It is that the stability of Earth standing still, not doing anything, And while it's in that degree, it's like the earth energy is like, no, stay here. Trying to hold on to the dear life, to that energy, to that stable energy, to that, non-movement that's slow. Earth is the slowest element as far as movement is concerned. And it's moving into air, which is fast. And Aquarius is about the collective, about the world, collective consciousness. It's global, what's affecting everybody. And that's why I feel when it makes that transition into Aquarius would be when the house would come down. And then 8 months after that, Pluto goes retrograde again and goes back to 29 degrees Capricorn. So there's a couple critical time periods. I'm kind of wondering if around whenever it goes retrograde again, it goes back to Capricorn, if that's when Koberger's trial is going to begin. He has some kind of preliminary hearing in June. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, let's take a look, see what the Mystery House may want to tell us about the demolition. And I like 5 cards. Oh, haunted stairs. That's interesting. This card wants to jump. I need one more card. These are different cards than came out yesterday. I'll get the collective message of it. Okay. And then we'll go from there. Okay, let's see. We've got the Warlock. This is the Magician. That's manifestation. That's make this happen. Energy. Haunted stairs, ascending, higher level. Okay, that is, if you see this, I'm a visual, intuitive reader. I see like the escalator. Let's escalate this. Let's make this happen. Let's speed this up. Let's escalate this demolition. Dead center is psychic gift exchange, goodie bag. Because, and I see the goodie bag because I see that as evidence. Yesterday, evidence was dead center. Because they don't want to give the defense enough time to go in there and maybe find something or grab stuff. They've already taken a lot of stuff out of there. I'm not sure how much a defense is going to find, but there was stuff removed from that house it shouldn't have been. Then we've got the kettle simmering. Divine timing. This goes along with the same vibe that I was getting of divine timing. Intuitively, I don't think December 28th is going to happen. But they're simmering, they're planning, they're getting their plan together to take down that house. Creeper, unveiled guest, or uninvited guest, uncomfortable table. Okay. Who is the uninvited guest? I'll give you a few seconds to take a guess. Do 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 do. There's an uninvited guest in 111122 Queen Road. Who is the defense? There's your answer. There's your Jeopardy answer for today. Okay. So the vibe here is there is a little bit, it's similar. It's similar. Different cards, but very similar to yesterday. Okay. And I was so upset because I even tagged Moon Moth Goddess. I said it right. I said it right in the video yesterday because I was using her deck. And I'm going to use it again. You know, I did the unboxing just 15 minutes after it came in the mail. I started recording. You guys got to see these cards for the very first time with me. And I love this deck. Just kind of want to, I mean, this is perfect for true crime. And it's not just romance or and stuff. But this is great. And I'm curious if the same cards are going to come out. Okay, give me 5 cards. There was a card flipped over. How did that happen? We're going to take it. And it's complicated. I made a joke yesterday about this. Complicated is perfect. It's a periodic table is the image. And I thought, well, if it had algebra on it, that is totally me. I can't do math, especially algebra. Forget it. I had to be tutored all through high school just to try to pass algebra. Oh, okay. That card came out yesterday too. And I said it would have been great in Nicola Bully's case. Three. 4. That one came out too yesterday. We're getting a couple repeats. Cards are on it, folks. They are on it. We got abandonment. And the boots there was, like I was saying, would have been perfect for Nicola Bully. Clouded. Numbing. Oh, no, this came out in, did this come out in yesterday's reading for Gaynor? I'm not sure. But I think I made a comment on the unboxing about, oh, that'd be perfect for poison or something. Then we've got vulnerable. This came out in this particular reading from yesterday. And spying. Okay. Slightly different vibe. But right now, the defense and the organization and such feels very vulnerable. They're watching every move. Because they're afraid that there's going to be some kind, maybe they'll find some traces of liquid. You know, like BLL or BLOOD. Okay? The opium, I'm just seeing this, not even an opium, I'm seeing this as a liquid. Okay? So, there's been this cloud over this house. Right? And that is what the university, the excuse the university is using to tear it down. Oh, there is this cloud over this house. We need to abandon this house. It needs to go away. It needs to be destroyed. But the reality is that there are so many, we're trying to avoid complications in us being vulnerable and who's seeing what and who's going to find what. Because there could still be some goodie bags, gifts for the defense. That's what the whole demolition is about. In a nutshell. I can almost drop the mic, but I won't. It's about making sure no evidence can be extracted from the house by the defense. And somebody's feeling very vulnerable. The spying, I'm seeing the eyeball. What is the defense going to see? What will the defense find? That is a big concern. So they're trying to escalate taking action and destroying the house. That's the real thing. But they're using it about the cloud. I think instead of the clouds, I think it was unhappy home came out. And the tower or destruction card came out, which was a picture of the tower. With a house on fire and stuff, reminded me of the tower. So yesterday was like really, really intense. But still similar message, different cards. Okay. So that's it in a nutshell. They're trying to avoid any kind of complications to the prosecution's case. They want to nail Brian Kohberger. And they're afraid of what kind of liquid or maybe even evidence of drugs, whatever, may occur in that house or may be found. But I'm thinking more of residue, using that spray stuff with the black light. Whatever that stuff is called that makes blood glow. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, honey. Okay. Let's do this. If I get interrupted, I will come back to my desk. So I might have to pop in a pizza for my son before he goes to work. I already cooked his dinner this morning. Yeah, I was cooking grilled chicken salad. Got it all together. Fries and all. All you have to do is reheat. Mix it in with a big container of salad stuff and veggies. Put on his dressing and he is golden. Okay. Okay, show me the central reason. Okay, central reason for tearing down this house. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. We had to make a decision to get us out of this trap. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped. Prosecution, probably the university. By the way, well-known fact. Oh, I forgot to say. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is only my opinion. No facts. I'm a blonde reading tarot cards and oracle cards. There you have it. Before I go any further. Okay. But well-known fact, the president of the university grew up in that house. We all know it. Just saying. Okay. Are there any obstacles that they're going to face with tearing down this house? We got 2. 3. Oh, we got a little bit of a storyline here. We have the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Their obstacle is going to be people who feel the weight of this case, who feel that they do not want the house torn down. There could be an outpouring from the public who wishes not to tear it down. The Ten of Wands in the reverse is letting go of wands, releasing burdens. This is the objective. We need to drop these wands. This is becoming too difficult for us to get this prosecuted. We need, and there is going to be difficulty. And the Ten of Wands is an ending. They're not going to be able to drop the wands yet, is what I'm getting. And I got that similar vibe, a potential delay. And somebody who appeals to the court, could be public appeal, is like going to get their wish. That is what is going to be an obstacle or a blockage in getting the house torn down. Who's trying to influence this? What are the influences? Let's just ask, what's the influence in tearing down this house? Who's influencing that? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody who's unstable. Somebody who does not feel grounded. Somebody who does not feel secure. Somebody who feels vulnerable. Masculine energy. Trying to influence. Let's ask one more influence. Who's influencing keeping it up? Seven of Swords. I'm seeing this more like the defense feeling like there is things that's still there that they could take from that house to help the defense case. And this is what that King of Pentacles in the reverse doesn't want to happen. He doesn't feel stable because he's afraid of what they will find. Again, similar energy. Okay. What's the root cause of tearing this down? Page of Cups. The children, the kids. How are those students? I'm seeing the victims. Five of Wands. The battle that happened with the students in that house. It's a root cause. Okay. I'm not surprised. But there's divine timing at play here also. Okay. See what past influence. How do I want to ask this? What in the past, if any, was influencing the decision, or what happened in the past to influence the decision to try to escalate tearing this house down? What in the past was trying to escalate things? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The family. The lack of family. The loss of family. Loss of money if you don't get rid of this house. Judgment. Oh my God. Who comes to mind is Steve Goncalves. Kaylee's dad. Steve. And I do apologize. Part of the effects of the stroke that I had in 2019, I have trouble getting certain words out. And Steve and Kaylee's last name is one of them. Gonzalez or whatever. But it was a judgment. A decision. A final decision in regards to Now, keep in mind, the house was given to the university. So they're not losing money per se next to having it tore down. But it feels like, you know, a family that had a severe loss coming back, possibly behind closed doors that we haven't heard about. Did somebody threaten a lawsuit? That didn't come out in the last reading. But of course, I didn't use this spread either. There was a decision here. Final decision. Tell me more about this judgment. Page of Pentacles. This feels like lawsuit. Message or threats of a lawsuit in regards to this case. So it's like, we gotta tear it down. So there's no evidence. There's no way to going back and finding anything. Okay, what is going to come of the petition? 8 of Wands, a lot of communication. They're going to try to act fast before anything, any kind of petition to stop this. But there's communication, and it looks like a war zone. Oh, I get it. This is a petition to the court to not tear it down. You know, this is destruction. And there is a petition in the court concerning this. And looking at the central cards here, it feels like it is a petition to stop. And there is going to be a battle coming up in the next week or so over this. Okay, what else with this 8 of... Somebody's weak. Strength. This is losing. Okay. That is a no card. So, somebody's forward momentum is gonna die. I mean, it's gonna go. Somebody's momentum to tear this house down is going to be squashed. So, this is kind of confirming what I was saying at the beginning here, that I did not feel that house was going to come down on the 28th of this month. Okay, what is the defense's perspective on this? Okay. We have Temperance in the reverse. We have Knight of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Sun in the reverse. They know that there's hidden motives. That they want to bring light on. They knew that they were up against an unfair battle. Knight of Swords. They are going to put a stop. And there are some unhappy folks about it. Okay. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting kind of both a combination of the defense and the prosecution. You know, even though it's not going to make people happy, that's a dead stop. That's like their perception is we are stopping this from happening. Prosecution's perspective, please. Show me the prosecution's perspective. Prosecution. The devil. Fear. That's what I got. Fear and deception. The prosecution's point is they know that they are deceiving, but they're going to feel caught in a trap. Not a good feeling. A lot of doubts. I almost feel panic mode because it's giving the defense more time. Any external influences on this situation? Four of Wands in the reverse. That's the house. Justice. Injustice being done in regards to that house. There are influences that are going illegal shit regarding that house as an external influence. It's like the people that's involved in trying to tear down that house, they don't have the victims in mind. They're very selfish. Yeah. By the way, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My cards have wings. And we do have a little story going on here. There's the tower. There's the demolition. Okay. There's the Six of Wands, a failure. Okay, so we got the tower and we got the failure. There's the destruction. There's the failure. Failed plan. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. We have a couple here. Same suit. Could be a married couple. And it feels like the Queen of Wands in the reverse is trying to push the King of Wands to do something. There is going to be a tower moment on the prosecution, external influences. There's going to be a panic. What's this card? Two of Swords. Because there is something in that house, I'm telling you. There is something that is going to blow the lid off this case. Could potentially blow the lid off. There's whatever was masked. Avoidance. They have avoided disaster. They can't avoid this disaster anymore. When we have a Queen of Wands who's in total panic mode, who is pushing on the King of Wands. So we got to do something about this. I'm leaning towards a masculine at the university and his wife. Just saying, not mentioning names. Okay, what do they have to do to... Let's do two perspectives here. What does the prosecution need to do next? What do they need to do next? King of Swords in the reverse. Play dirty. Dishonesty. And what does the defense need to do? King of Cups. Oh, we got hidden. King of Cups, Six of Cups. And they need to acknowledge the kids. But at the same time, it almost feels like an appeal, like we would like to put this to rest. You know, and so we would like to let this go with the children. Let them rest. Not hang on to the past. In order for us to do that, they deserve proper justice. Deserve answers. It's almost like appealing, you know, on an emotional level to the courts. Potential outcome is this house coming down. Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's not quite completed yet. That's, you know, tearing down the... That is tearing down the walls. It will... The house will come down. But that divine timing keeps ringing in my head. Two of Cups. Cups are months. The Two of Cups here is It is a team player, but I was just told timing. 2 months. So we're looking into February. Probably February. Can you confirm? 10 of Cups. Yes. That's a definite yes. So it's like saying when both sides are satisfied that all evidence, information has been extracted from that house, then and only then will the house come down. That's what I get here. I am going to draw a few more cards. I just want to pick these ones up because my desk is a mess. Right? Okay. I kind of want to get... What did I use yesterday? I may have used these. I'm not sure. I can't remember what decks I used yesterday. I'm lucky I can remember what I had for dinner yesterday. I didn't say breakfast. It's amazing I remember what I ate for dinner. Because breakfast was a lot longer ago than dinner was. Okay. Show me this energy. Okay, additional insights, please. This is Lenormand and Kipper cards combined. Thoughts. Somebody thinking. Message. This is somebody expressing their thoughts on the situation. Same, this is the letter. We got message and we got letter. There are, okay, this is saying there are official documentations that I'm seeing this, the energy I'm picking up is probably the judge. The judge is taking into consideration all petitions being entered into the court and great fortune. It feels like the defense is going to actually get a little stroke of luck in this. Which is going to be causing a big concern for the prosecution. Hey, my cards are keeping it real, aren't they? Okay, Madame Endora. Not Madame Endora. That's a different deck. This is the Mildred Hayne. I got 2 of her decks. Real small, tiny ones. And then I went and got the larger version. These are just so much easier to read. Alicia Wicker, if you ever see this, it's so well worth investing in the larger deck versus using the small little square ones. And it was Alicia Wicker is how I found out about this deck. This is really a great deck. I don't know all the cards yet. I'm learning them. So you will see me reference the reference sheet for each card right here if I have any questions. Because sometimes there is some meanings in there that I miss. Even if I get it intuitively, there could be something extra. That's why I refer to that sheet until I'm really, really familiar. This is one of them decks. It's going to take me a while to learn them all. Okay, give me... two. I usually like to go through, I'll go through a deck maximum of 3 times to get my 5 cards. If not, that means if the second time through no cards fly out, then the deck is done. Up, there we go. One last time to see if I get any more cards. And then I like to get 5 cards. Something about 5. Okay. I like the number 5. I like odd numbers. Doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes I get extras. Okay, we've got the candle. That came out yesterday. Oh, that came out in Gaynor's Storm. Coin. Holy crap. I see where this is going. Dove. And the moon. Dead center. Money, 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 money. And this is the peace dove. Olive branch. Can we have a peace offering here? This feels like a payoff to me. Feels like a payoff. Somebody trying to pay somebody off. Candle in the storm. This reminds me of a lighthouse type situation. The storm that is raining down over this right now. 16 is the number of the tower, by the way, the lightning strike. There is some sense of illumination, enlightenment concerning that storm, that destruction of that house. That there was, may have been money paid out to smooth the ruffled feathers. And this has been a big secret. There is money exchange. That is why one of the big reasons why they're also in a hurry. Somebody's been paid off and said, get rid of the house. Now, I will look. The only card I need to look up here is number 14. 14 is in the tarot is the number of temperance, harmony, peace, divine timing, natural cycles, luminacy, dark emotions, a wayward soul. Okay, dark emotions, things that are hidden, being illuminated. I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out. It may not come out until trial, though. But there seems to be, somebody was paid off. But it feels like they're going to keep that hush-hush as far as the public is concerned. So what do I think? I think the house is coming down, but it's going to be delayed. Like I said in the beginning of this video, and that was very strong in the previous reading. Delays in the house coming down. Prosecution is not happy. People in the organization not happy. People that were involved. Perpetrators. And right now, that side is feeling very, very vulnerable. Because sleuths like us, all eyeballs are on them, and they know it. They know that the sleuths are out there uncovering stuff. And I certainly hope Ann Taylor pays attention to some of the true crime creators out there here on YouTube. And I'm not talking just about us tarot readers. I'm talking about other sleuths who are investigating, like Crime Circus and Truth and Transparencies. Jewels of all trades. Us sleuths out there. who want justice and truth. So that's what I'm getting. Definitely somebody's being really pressured to get that house done. But it looks like it's not happening on the 28th. And that, my friends, is where I am dropping the mic.